Hi, welcome to Parrot and Wolf. Today we're going to talk about two verb tenses, present perfect and past simple. We use different verb tenses in English to talk about time, or in other words, when something happens. Present perfect and past simple are both used to talk about things in the past. So, what's the difference? Well, we use past simple to describe past time that is finished, and we use present perfect to describe past time that is unfinished. Let's look at an example. I studied for 2 hours yesterday. This sentence describes an action in finished time because yesterday is finished. So let's think. Can I change how long I study for? No. So is the time finished or unfinished? It's finished. So we use past simple to describe the action. I have studied for 2 hours today. Now this sentence describes an action in unfinished time because today is unfinished. So let's think. Can I change how long I study for? Yes, I can study for 2 more hours today if I want. So is the time finished or unfinished? It's unfinished. So we use present perfect to describe the action. The important difference between these two forms is how we use them to talk about time. Often, we don't need to include other words with the verb tense to show the correct time. For instance, words like yesterday, today, last year, in August, 2 hours ago, this morning, this week. All the information we need is in the verb tense already. So, let's look at another example. I have been to Paris 4 times. When I went to Paris last year, I bought some cheese and wine. I went to Paris, I bought some cheese and wine. We use past simple to describe the action so we know the time is finished. So let's think. Can you go to Paris again last year? No. So is the time finished or unfinished? It's finished. So we talk about the recent holiday to Paris separately as a finished action with past simple. I have been to Paris. We use present perfect to describe the action so we know the time is unfinished. So again, let's think. Can you go to Paris again? Yes. You can go many times if you want. You are still alive. So is the time finished or unfinished? Definitely unfinished. So we talk about generally going to Paris in your lifetime with present perfect. When we change between the two verb tenses, we use a different verb form or conjugation. These verb forms are unique, so you can easily identify them. Some verbs have regular forms, so they're easy to use, but some verbs have irregular forms, so they're a bit more difficult. Now, let's look at how to form the past simple and present perfect for the verb eat. First, past simple. Each verb has a unique form or conjugation for the past simple. The good news is the verb form is the same in all situations. For example, I ate, she ate, we ate, you ate, they ate. In the common sentence structure, subject plus verb plus object, I ate breakfast, I is the subject, ate is the verb in past simple form, and breakfast is the object. Okay, now present perfect. The present perfect is formed by have plus past participle. For example, I have eaten breakfast. The good news is the past participle is the same in all situations, but be careful. Have changes to has when you use the third person, he, she, or it. In the common sentence structure, subject plus verb plus object, I have eaten breakfast, I is the subject, have eaten is the verb in present perfect form, and breakfast is the object. In the third person we use he has, she has, or it has, so it changes to she has eaten breakfast. So remember, the past participle is always the same, but have changes to has in the third person. The final thing to notice is the subject and have often contract. For example, I have eaten becomes I've eaten, and he has eaten becomes he's eaten. This contraction is common when speaking and writing, but again, it's informal when writing. So to summarize, past simple describes finished time and uses a simple verb form. Present perfect describes unfinished time and uses have plus past participle. To find out more about learning English for Cambridge and IELTS exams, business and work, or general conversation, visit ParrotandWolf.com.